Hello everyone, once again, hello everyone. This is Daniel. So I explained to you the 7 steps of being accepted into God's kingdom and how you can tell if someone makes it to heaven. Those are the 7 steps and then you become loving. But why is it then that so few people are able to make it to heaven from the perspective of Moses? First you have to know that Moses did not make it to the promised land as God wanted to promise him. Now, God did promise if he does all the right things, he'll make it to the promised land. But that's just only with an if. So, basically, there were millions upon millions, like I would say 4 million Jews plus, that were, quite frankly, crossing the Red Sea. Somewhere around there. So, after they crossed the Red Sea, some of them, and the grumblings and moanings, some of them were crossed off the list of making it to the promised land. Moses was still there. Then there were a few scenes of grumblings and moanings of people that were not able to make it there because of, quite frankly, they were literally breaking the law or something like that. Like the golden calf and all that. Then came for more grumblings and moanings and breaking the law, which was, when they were going on the second journey to go to the promised land. Then the final step was to really believe in the truth. And unfortunately, if you do not believe in the truth, you're not going to make it to the promised land. That's the final step. Believe in the truth of God. Believe only in the Bible. That's the only way that you're going to make it to heaven. And I would say about very few made it to heaven. There were 2 spies and 10 others or so literally saying, we're not going to make it because of all these horrible giants the size of, I don't know, mountains, and we're not going to be able to take them down. Let's just say that that's a lie of the devil, because if you're in God's hands, you will defeat giants. They'll fall down completely tremendously. And even besides, they have a land of milk and honey. In our sake, it is a land of paradise, of great beauty, of perfection, holiness, and wonderful times. It is joyful. It is loving. It is perfect. It is, everything that is good. And with all that love of heaven and paradise, quite frankly, you will be, heaven is too much of a place. It is too unworth it just to go to by the lies of the devil and saying, oh, I can't make it to heaven because of the way I am. Because that's the lie of the devil, is to lie to you to make you not as good as you really are. But there's one way to say it that way, because in reality, you are not good enough to make it to heaven. It's because, let's say it this way. If you don't actually, if you say, oh, I'm not good enough, and I can't get any help, well, there's Jesus for you. But you say, oh, I'm perfect, really, you're not good enough. So let's just say that you're not perfect. You're not holy. You're not perfect either, like I said before. So, what is God's holy will? His holy will is Jesus, like I said before. Jesus is the only one that sacrificed himself on the cross, because being hung by a tree will curse the nations. And, that will be his will, because since he, literally, hung himself on a tree, and since he was perfect, he could be part of man, because you lower yourself when you get hung by a tree. But Jesus became lower, and we became higher because he became the tree, or he got hung on the tree, which is the cross. That cursed thing, brought life unto us, and a little bit of death unto him, but really death unto him. But since he was perfect, he was quite literally risen up to heaven. So, once you realize that Jesus is the only one that can save you, but still, you have to do the 7 steps, and still, you have to hold on, because very few will make it. Alright, I'll be done now, okay? Bye.